So after this, then what happens, which ties into Joe Jones, is that then we go into Speedy Huggins, who does a tap dance. And what that does also is gives us an opportunity to define what the Kansas City sound is. It also gives you subliminally a way that this was a music of joy and people were dancing and things like that without hitting you over the head. And also, what you also have to do when you do musical documentaries, you at some point have to give performance in real time. People have to understand that the art is good enough to be watched no matter what the historical context was. No matter who cares if Baby Love It is 90 years old. If you can't play, you can't show a 90-year-old playing. You know, so there's always the analogy always is whether or not it's your first novel or your last novel. 100 years from now, no one's going to know. So if the performance is valid and the music is valid, then it works as an art form. So the key is always to come back and bring home the point that this is not folk art. This is really high. This is high art. And you're able, if you watch it, you'll be transcended and get some insight into what the purpose of art is for. And that's why I think Joe Jones was one of the few people that I encountered making this film that really was one of the purest artists around. It was almost like it was, in his own way, it was like Buster Keaton. There was no guile to him. But you had to have enough